Eventually, so I think I will die.
Good morning, Ken. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, thank you.
Just okay, not good?
I'm okay.
Okay, just okay. I would not insist. So, Ken, yesterday when we were walking, we're neighbors actually. I just live a few buildings down.
But I can't hear you very
Oh, I'll sit closer. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I was just saying, Ken, we're just neighbors, and you know I usually walk this path over here after dinner. And yesterday evening, when we were passing by, you know I saw you standing outside, just hanging out, and we had the opportunity to meet. Do you remember my name, Ken?
Derek.
Derek, yes sir. Yesterday you forgot my name, so
Yeah.
I just thought I'd keep asking you just to make sure that we're still friends, okay?
Yes, of course.
Yes, sir. So yeah, we had a chatting last night, and then you indicated to me that you would appreciate, you know, like a piece of chicken, you know, something to change your taste bud.
I enjoyed that. That was so good.
Yeah, so we went to my girlfriend and I went to Jollibee and got you a chicken meal. Yeah, we always take a walk on this street after dinner and stuff, but we came across this gentleman from the UK. Where in the UK exactly, I don't know, but he is homeless and he is elderly, 79 years old. We struck up a conversation and we talked for a good minute, and he's been hungry and he's been living very locally with a local family, and he asked for chicken this evening. And this is Ken. We brought you chicken and a Coke that you asked for.
Oh, come in. Careful, I'll stop.
Yes, sir. Oh, careful, Ken.
Come in, please. Yeah.
Well, Ken, we're not going to interrupt you with your dinner. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need a hand?
No.
You just need to find your chair? Okay.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure, Ken. We're friends now. So it's okay, Ken. Just enjoy your dinner. Tomorrow I'll come back like maybe at 10, 11 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
And then we'll talk a little bit further, yeah?
Yeah, I can tell you more about my situation.
I want to know everything, Ken.
Okay?
Okay?
It's a long story.
I have time. And you enjoyed it, of course.
See, usually I live on rice and whatever we got. It's not easy. We don't have much.
So you say whatever you got. Can you elaborate on whatever you got? Is it just, you know, like normally pork and chicken, or is it generally just white rice?
Just rice.
Just white rice?
Rice and sometimes some veggies and that's it.
Just rice and veggies is most of the time. Just occasionally Bernetta, which we will do a separate video on to get a full story. But today we'll put an emphasis on clarifying the conversation that we had last night. So Ken, can you remind me and on video tell me where you're from?
I'm from Wales, in the United Kingdom.
Wales, United Kingdom. And how long ago did you arrive in the Philippines?
I've been here for almost 11 years.
And for this 11 years, has it been consistent 11 years, or have you gone back to Wales within these 11 years?
No, I haven't got, not consistent, because I have to, by law, I have to get out of the Philippines every 3 years and then return to start my process over again. But the last time I was here was, I think it was 2019. I've been here for a lot. I've always stayed. There's quite a story behind it.
With the COVID-19? Are you referring to the COVID situation?
Well, it all began
Uh-huh.
when the COVID started. I had a house in Consolation, and
This is your own house that you built?
no, the rental.
It's a rental, okay.
And when the COVID situation began, they wouldn't have let me go outside of my house, not even to buy food. I wasn't allowed outside the house because of my age and because they said that I would be a medical problem,
You're a higher risk.
a high risk.
Yeah, you're a high risk individual.
And so they wouldn't let me out. I couldn't buy food even. I had to ask neighbours to I give them my money and get my food for me.
And how are you living here in the Philippines since 2019? Do you have some kind of pension or retirement payment from back home?
I had Social Security,
You had Social Security.
but they cut me off.
Social Security cut you off.
A year ago, they cut me off because they said I was not eligible. I don't know why. I've had Social Security since it began in it began for me in 2017. I think it was 2017. So I was depending. That's my income. I had $928 a month in benefits. Then they cut me off.
Did they give you a reason why they cut you off?
No, I don't know. They ignored me. And that was the beginning of all my problems. In last year, September, that's when they cut me off. Then I was trying to survive. I had 928 dollars coming in, and then I couldn't maintain my. I had no money. Suddenly, I had no money.
Is there a protocol back in Wales where, because this is Social Security is something that you earned through your career and
Yeah,
your
but
lifetime of working.
I
Is there a
can't-
they can't just ignore your calls.
I don't know. I don't know what's happened.
Is there any like family members or friends back in Wales that can help you pursue this?
I have nobody. My social security came from San Diego. That's where I lived.
Oh, San Diego. So
Yeah.
you're originally from the UK, but you have been a resident in San Diego
34 years.
for 34 years in San Diego. And yesterday, didn't you say you have a son in San Diego, or
No,
I misunderstood you?
Yeah, you misunderstood me. I got no relatives.
Oh, so no surviving kinship.
No.
Okay, so you live in San Diego for 34 years, and then your Social Security benefits is coming from the U.S. government.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I am understanding the situation. I just because when I asked you where you were from, you said the UK. So I just misunderstood that. That's where you have.
I came to
Uh-huh.
America. I moved to America
Uh-huh.
34 years
Uh-huh.
ago, and I've been here 11 years.
Okay. So then that situation is a little bit I think easier because I'm from Los Angeles, California, although I'm only 45 years old right now, so I don't know anything about the Social Security system, but at least, I still have my American service that can help you investigate into that.
It was my only means to survive,
Yeah.
and so I'll tell you the story. So then, I had a girlfriend, American,
Filipina?
yeah,
When was this?
this is 2020,
2020. Okay.
and she, about 18 months, and
Your relationship lasted 18 months? Okay.
she was great. She was a great cook. She looked after me. I had an accident at that time. I fell and hit my head, and it affected my eyes. I can't see very good. But she was looking after me. Then suddenly she became ill, and she had a swelling in her stomach. I took her to the doctor, and I don't know what it was, but the doctor said she has to go to hospital. And so I said, okay, I will take care of her. So she went to the hospital, and I had to pay. All my savings was gone. I saved. She took 283,000 peso, and that's what I paid out for to take care of her and pay for her surgery. Then she became better after 2 months. One morning she woke up and she said, okay, well, I'm leaving you today. Why? What happened? I don't want you no more. She left me. I never saw her again. Well, American guy, a bad guy, I didn't know at the time. I met him down at SM. I was getting some groceries, and he said, oh, how you doing? I told him, I'm okay. Where do you live? So eventually I explained to him that I'm having to move out. He said, oh, don't do that. I'll help you. I'll take care of you. So, to make a long story short, I moved my house contents to his house in Compostela, and I stored my clothes, my belongings there, everything I had. Eventually, it lasted about 4 or 5 weeks. They were bad to me. He treated me so bad.
He treated you bad, you said?
And his wife, they were bad people. He was a pastor. He didn't have a church, but he was a pastor, he said. And a couple of times, they were so bad to me, I left.
Well, can you elaborate on what bad is? How were they bad?
Very bad speaking to me. They wouldn't. I lived under the stairs, downstairs, and they'd cook their food and they'd go upstairs and eat, and they'd never give me any food. So I had to, periodically, he would give me some chips.
What's wrong?
It's okay. And eventually I ran away. I didn't know what to do. I ran away, and when I ran away, his mama and his
What's wrong, Ken?
aunts,
Something bit you?
yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, let me stop you. Let me interrupt you for one moment, Ken. When you say that they treat you bad, I'm still not getting a clear answer to, like how are they just verbally bad to you,
yes,
or
verbally bad to me.
they were never physical with you though, right?
No.
Okay. And then when you say that they don't give you food when they cook food and eat upstairs, was there some kind of agreement that they would, give you food while? Were you living there for free, or did you pay rent?
No.
No, you don't pay rent. Did you contribute to the grocery by chance?
With what? What can I buy? I got no money.
Okay. No, I understand. I just wanted to understand
Yeah.
the situation. It's just like
He treated me bad. Anyway, over a period of time, they tried to get my pension, which was another story because it's in the UK. They tried to get my pension on my social security. They tried to repair it and get my name put on everything so that they could take my money, steal my social security.
Were they successful in doing that?
Pardon?
Were they successful in doing that?
No, that's close. Eventually I signed papers. I signed all documents, everything. They took a lot of I had some money in BPI.
Uh-huh.
And they got me to sign that money over to them. It was about 500 pesos, 5,000 pesos, I think. They took everything.
They took 5,000 peso from you, which is everything that you had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I didn't know what to do. I decided that the last time I was there, the police found me. I was wandering around Compostela. I didn't know what to do, but they made me go back home, and the police said they'd talk to me tomorrow. Well, they came to understand that they were treating me badly, and they took them.
I'm sorry, you say they treat you badly, they as in the police?
Yes. No. Police were good.
Okay. You're complaining to the police that
Yeah.
your caregivers are treating you badly.
Yeah.
Okay, this American guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next day, they called them to the police station in Compostela to investigate, to find why am I being treated bad. And they had an investigation. 3 times they brought me. Not me. They brought and his wife to the police station, find out what's going on, and they wouldn't tell me what the story was. No, but they were very, very worried. So the next day, I'm scared. I had reason to be worried, so I left. I took some clothes, a couple of things, and the only place I knew where to go was to Lapu-Lapu. I had a friend in Lapu-Lapu, so I came in there first before Lapu. I saw my friend, that he wasn't very responsive. He really didn't want me to be there. So I wandered around. I ended up in Island Mall. I was wandering around, and there was some nice people there. They got talking to me, and I told them my story. They bought me some food, and they took me.
Who? The local Filipinos?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they took me to home care. They took me to home care.
What is home care? Like a Filipino?
It was a detention center for bad children.
Oh, like a juvenile hall, juvenile hall.
Yeah.
But why did they take you there? Just for housing, or?
But I had a room. They gave me a room because I had nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep, no food, and I lived there for about 13 weeks.
So during those 13 weeks that you lived there at home care, did you have the freedom to come and go?
No.
So you were living inside a detention center?
Yeah.
And do you suspect that, that is just part of the protocol, that they don't have some kind of institution to accommodate your very specific situation? So
No,
they
were, that's where they kept me, and I just lived on rice.
You live on what?
Rice.
On rice. Just plain rice, or was there some kind of protein or vegetables that go along with that?
Periodically there was some vegetables, not much.
But not often, huh? Mostly it's just plain white rice?
No, there was always something. It was like a couple of slices of sausage. Very little. Anyway, while I was there, she was working there, and she took a liking to me, and she helped me. She'd find some extra food and take it there. And then about 2 months, 3 months, no, 2 months, she made arrangements for them to allow me to go out in her care, and that's why I'm now. She was she's much the same, except that it's not a detention center.
Well, yeah, because I think, because they don't have the in the Philippines, or at least in Lapu-Lapu here, they probably don't have the proper facility to house your, to care for you and for your very specific situation. So that was the only thing that is available.
Yeah.
And by you staying there, because it's a juvenile detention center, they have to follow protocol, and you wouldn't be able to roam around, because it is an institution for juveniles at the end of the day. So I understand, not that I condone the situation, but I completely understand. And yesterday you mentioned to me that you have some health issues, that you would like to go home and seek medical care back home. And is home San Diego, or is home Wales?
No, Wales.
Wales. Okay. What kind of health issues that you would like to go back to Wales to address?
Well, I can't use the bathroom very well. I go to the bathroom like every hour.
Like urinary stuff, or
Both.
Okay.
And she.
No, it's okay.
No,
Yeah, don't show me, Ken. Yeah, don't show me. I apologize. But
I've lost, since I've been in home care and been living on rice. I'm down. I'm 32 kilos.
So do you think you need like some kind of surgical care, or you think you think your health problem is being caused by malnutrition, or what?
I've got lots of I got all these lumps, hard lumps, all over my body. Oh. Here.
Have you seen a doctor here?
No.
No? And so you have not been diagnosed with anything?
No, I don't have a doctor.
Okay, and your desire is to go back to Wales so you can seek medical care. And then you go ahead, you're gonna say something?
My see, look, I got these lumps everywhere. Oh, look, what I have. If I can go back to Wales, everything is free. I'm in UK. If I'm over 75, I will be treated free.
Yes, sir. So with all these, situations right here, so your desire now is only to go back to Wales, so you can go ahead.
I want to go back to Wales, so I would be eligible to treatment. But my desire,
yes, sir,
if I get well when in Wales, is to return to the Philippines.
Why?
I love it here.
What do you love about the Philippines?
The people.
But if you come back to the Philippines, won't you think that you get back into a similar situation where you would be stuck?
No, because I've got a pension in the UK. It's not much, but They won't pay it out.
Why won't they pay it
I
out?
don't know.
So is it accumulating back in Wales?
Yeah. I've got about 27,000 dollars.
27,000 US dollars that is accumulating in Wales.
But I can't touch it.
Why not?
They won't allow it outside of the,
Oh, they won't allow it outside Wales.
yeah.
So you have to physically be at Wales to withdraw that money.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a government thing or is that a
Yeah.
bank thing?
It's a bank. It's a government.
It's a government regulation.
Yeah.
So you want to go back to Wales, and if I understand you correctly, correct me if I'm wrong. So you want to go back to Wales and take advantage of your benefits to get some medical care,
Yeah.
get healthy, and access your whatever balance you have. You said 27,000, but whatever balance you have with the government for your pension, and your desire is to come back to the Philippines.
Yes.
Why not stay in Wales?
It's excessively expensive. It's snow. It's cold.
Oh, the weather, the climate.
Oh, it's very, very cold.
So let me ask you this, Ken. You go back and you do all that, and you withdraw your 27,000 US dollars, and you come back to the Philippines. What happens if this situation repeats itself? What if you find another girlfriend that has a health issue?
I'm not in any situation for any girlfriend. No. I think eventually, I think I will die. I think I'm 79 next month. I live the best as long as I can.
So you feel like the Philippines gives you the best quality of life?
Yeah, and it's cheaper, a lot cheaper to live.
Yeah. So when you come back, who's going to be your caregiver? Like, are you going to hire a caregiver, or are you going? Okay.
She'll come and live with me. And
Okay, Ken. So I really appreciate you sharing your story with me, and I understand your desire to go back to the UK right now, and from the conversation that we had.
I signed documents for the NBI.
Uh-huh. Well, let me ask you this, Ken. I understand that you signed the documents for the NBI, and there's like a process working with the Are you okay?
Yeah.
And I understand that there is a process in place working with the embassy and the consulate. But I understand. Listen to me though, Ken. Let's just say, for example, if I am able to get you a ticket back to Wales tomorrow, would you take that ticket?
Yes.
Yes, right? And you
Yes.
would abandon the process, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That is what I am understanding, the urgency to go back to Wales so you can take care of your medical needs and work with the government in Wales to access your pension.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So, you can focus on your health and recovery, that the health situation is, so you can come back to the Philippines as soon as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Okay? So, let me, again, no promises. Again, let me sit down and think about a possible solution for this. And I will work on it, as much as I can. And I will give you regular updates as I pass by on a nightly basis, because I do that exercise walk down the street every night. Okay? So let me contemplate on this and figure out, this is a very unique situation, and a situation that I'm not familiar with. So be patient with me. But for the next few days, I should have an update for you by Tuesday. Okay?
Thank you.
It's my pleasure, Ken. We're all human beings here. You know, it's just I'm sorry, Bernadette, right? Okay, just like Bernadette, you know, it's just like if you see a cause that requires, you know, immediate attention, there's really not much time to sit and overthink the situation. If another human being needs, you know, assistance, then we'll do our best to accomplish that in the shortest period of time. Of course, your health condition is the primary.
3 months, something like
It's been cleared. I've got the clearance.
Okay,
With
so
the-
okay, I'm a little bit confused. So let me just ask, you know, in a very simple way possible, the simplest way possible.
Yeah.
If I was able to get him a ticket to fly back to the UK tomorrow,
Yeah, it's okay.
he's okay to fly back, right? So
Yeah.
the 2-3 months is the consulate and the embassy situation. It's irrelevant
I'm
to.
very thankful.
This is very, very, very kind of you. Oh,
Yeah, because you need also
can't
to
believe you're
check
doing
about-
this.
Because you know,
Well, there you have it, folks. This is Ken's story, and he has a dire urgency to go back to Wales. So, for anybody watching that has some compassion, you know, if you want to get together and make his wish possible, at least, you know, for him to go back to Wales and take advantage of the healthcare system there and mitigate his current health conditions, and so he can recover, and thereafter, you know, it's completely up to him, so he can access, you know, the benefits that has been accumulating. Meanwhile, thank you very much for tuning into my channel and for your ever support of my channel. Until next time, y'all have a good one.